Following its January 2025 release, Netflix's newest Western series, American Primeval, has become an instant fan favorite, but with only one season, audiences are looking for more. The series takes place in 1857 and follows the dangerous journey across Utah undertaken by groups of settlers. American Primeval is based on real historical events and figures, but it creates additional characters to fill out the story further. Despite the historical basis, American Primeval's brutal sequences and tough living conditions are still shocking and exciting for audiences to see. In particular, a lot of American Primeval's plot revolves around the Mountain Meadows Massacre, which saw the deaths of over 120 people in real life and served as a catalyst for the show's fictional characters to revolve around. The moment forces several of the main characters to fight for their lives, and it also immediately shows just how brutal the Mormon militia is willing to be to protect their interests. Brigham Young and his associates attempt to take control of Utah by any means necessary, and his exploits have been explored further in a great AMC show from the 2010s. Brigham Young's story continues after American Primeval in Hell on Wheels. The historical figure did a lot during his lifetime. American Primeval Season 1-5. Just as American Primeval delves deeply into the specific stories of its fictional characters and weaves in the histories of real people, so too does AMC's Hell on Wheels. Hell on Wheels ran for 5 seasons from 2011 to 2016, and it garnered a lot of positive reviews during its runtime. The series primarily focuses on the construction of the Union Pacific Railroad during the 1860s and the fallout from the Civil War. Hell on Wheels is centered around the character Cullen Bohannon and his quest to get revenge on the man who killed his wife. As the series evolves over time away from Bohannon's revenge, new characters are introduced, including Brigham Young, as the train passes through Wyoming. Much like in American Primeval, Brigham Young is presented as having his own goals that may not be in line with the other characters' interests. While he does not appear in the first 3 seasons of Hell on Wheels, Brigham Young becomes an influential character in seasons 4 and 5. The series does a great job at exploring how Brigham Young and the Mormons influenced the settlement of the West by pushing their own agenda. Hell on Wheels' 5 seasons makes it perfect for watching after American Primeval. The series has plenty of episodes. Despite its short runtime, American Primeval really packs a punch, and Hell on Wheels shares a lot of what makes American Primeval such a great Western show. Hell on Wheels includes some great character-driven moments, and its 5 seasons mean that it has a lot more time than American Primeval to really explore what makes each character who they are. Additionally, this longer runtime also helps the series further explain the different groups who were big players in the American West in the second half of the 19th century and each of their often conflicting goals. Though Hell on Wheels does give more attention to the individual characters and their mindsets than American Primeval is able to do in 6 episodes, this does not mean that the series shies away from the violence that they encounter. One of the biggest talking points surrounding American Primeval is its brutality, as many modern Western shows are not willing to go to the extremes that the series depicts. However, Hell on Wheels taps into the violence that the newer series has maintained, giving the series a more gritty feel much like American Primeval. Will American Primeval get an actual sequel? Nothing has been confirmed yet. Given American Primeval's immediate success on Netflix, it only makes sense that audiences are already wondering whether the show will have another season. Nothing has been confirmed yet, but that does not necessarily mean that it cannot still happen in the future. In fact, Peter Berg, who created the series, has voiced his potential interest in doing an Isaac Reed spin-off. Given that American Primeval's brutal ending did not see many characters survive, it would be difficult to do a traditional second season, making a spin-off the best bet. Along with Berg's interest in continuing the project in another way, an American Primeval spin-off or second season would also benefit Netflix since the series has become so popular. Though the series would certainly have to change its approach slightly to continue the story, the characters and historical setting of American Primeval are rife with potential. Until news of the series' fate is announced, however, Hell on Wheels is a great replacement for those who enjoyed the history, drama, and violence of American Primeval.